Welcome back, guys, to Goji Island, episode number 19. Today it's a wonderful day. It's Friday in Sweden. It's sun, and I'm in a excellent mode today. And I hope that you are also. I hope that you are having a wonderful Friday if you are watching this today. Anyways, I'm really excited to have you here today, and thank you for tuning in. If this is the first time you are watching, hello, and also hello to all my subscribers. I hope, as I said earlier, you are feeling totally awesome. Today my first plan for today was to actually do something totally different than I actually ended up doing. I thought that we were doing some more downtown stuff today, but when I opened the game and started looking over the map, and it was so fun to do that really rural neighborhoods the last episode, because I don't know, this downtown stuff, it's really, really nice, but I'm really, really much for this really rural, because in some way I just enjoy it because I think that I can make it more unique or something. I don't really know, but anyways, I ended up by staying in the rural area for this episode as well, except for this intersection that I am working on here that will lead into another road into the downtown area, the area like further away from the downtown core, as I say, just to lead some traffic in to those buildings as well. I think we are going to plop down another intersection as well, a smaller one just before that one. And then I'm moving on by placing down some what's going to be the rural neighborhoods, you could say. Some of it, it's not everything. It will probably be some more, but this is, I'm laying out the road for quite a big part of what's to come. But we are not going to build any housing here today. We are going to continue on the area that we started on the last time. But anyways, as I said, it's Friday and I'm having myself a beer to get me started, a good old Budweiser. I know that some of you probably will say, well, Budweiser, Bawambaa, that's not a beer, that's for women. Well, but I like this shit. I just can't help it, you know. So I'm gonna take a clunk of Budweiser, and I say cheers and hope you get a wonderful Friday. And don't miss out on Skibit's stream tonight. He has wonderful streams on Fridays, and I'm gonna be there, as well as many other great City Skylines builders. So make sure to tune in and chat some and talk some building and other fun stuff tonight. But anyways, cheers on this Friday, everyone. Maybe I should no, it doesn't even sound. Anyways, I'm gonna stop doing all this shit and go back to what we are doing on the screen right now. And I'm sitting a little weird, so I might sound a little weird as well. But as you can see here, I moved back to the downtown area a little bit because, as I said, I thought that this was what I'm going to do. But I placed down 2 more casinos, I think. No, one hotel is the Prism Hotel, but I can imagine it's like a casino hotel stuff, you know. And then a Lucky Penny Casino as well. And then I'm going to plop down this Los Dos Villas hotel, I think the name is. It looks really cool. It has this bent shape, which I really, really like. And then I just planted down and did some stuff to fancy up the area around it. Played with some bushes, some bush shrubs, some palms. And then you will see me place down also a fountain. It's kind of new on the workshop, I think. There you go, there you see it. It's also animated, so it has this drips that's flying and like that, but it doesn't. You don't see it so well on this resolution and stuff. And then I have some planters with some palms, and then some lightning also as well, so it's not dark. And this thing, it ends up the area so cool when you look at it. I'm gonna try to remember to let you see that things in the live part. I'm gonna do a small live part today because the cinematics was, I didn't really pleased with the cinematics. It was really hard to get a good angles, or for me it was really hard to get good angles to like show. So we're gonna take a small live part today, and then we are gonna take a closer look on everything, and then in the end, of course, as usual, there will be some awesome cinematics, of course, but we're gonna take a live part today as well. And I am struggling with the FPS, so have that in mind, but I know together we can beat the FPS monster. You know, we all City Skyliners can relate. We know City Skylines is the game for FPS. But hopefully in the future, maybe if there comes a City Skylines 2 with a better engine, then we can all enjoy the game even more. But you know, good things don't come easy, so we struggle on with the FPS. Anyway, sorry, my breath is bad. No, my throat is like it is always, you know. Anyways, back to what I'm doing on the screen. I'm placing some fences, and then I'm placing some fences, as you can see. No, this is the area which we started also in the last time, the more nicer, not so dirty rural neighborhood, but around this lake that we did. So I'm just finished up some of the housing, not the housing that I did earlier, but on the other side. I just want to I don't want to left it totally undone, and then it's this kind of area that like never be done until the last of this series or something. So I try to build a little here and a little there. So, but in the end of this last part of this time lapse, we're gonna take care of this really rural neighborhood with some commercials and stuff. And these new tree clusters, Pedelmo. Man, this is exactly what I've been waiting for. Man, now I can really fill up my island with vegetation, so I really appreciate them, Pedelmo. They look awesome, and the fact that they are so low poly is freaking awesome, because then you can just go crazy with them and it doesn't affect your frame rate that much. And Pedelmo's stuff is awesome. If you haven't checked his stuff out yet on the workshop, his vegetations, and they are totally amazing. And what's so special, he makes them so low poly. Try something, well, it doesn't affect your frame rate as much as other vegetation. In the same at the same time, they look awesome. So I don't know how he does it, but he does it good. So yeah, go check him out. I will actually put his link in the description this time, so you don't actually miss him out. Anyway, so as you can see, I'm just filling this area out with some trees and stuff. And with these new tree clusters, which are a little lower than other oak trees and stuff, it's really nice because you can use the tree clusters to like fill out the area and then detail the forest with like taller trees, like the oak trees and other stuff. So it has more different like dynamic in the heights, and it makes everything looks really cool. But as you can see here, this is kind of a nice area. There's no like trashes and other stuff. It's like just plain vegetation and nice houses and nice view stuff. But now we are starting the more really rural. And as you can see, I started down by plopping a school down and then a fire station. Actually, that little church-looking stuff is actually really cool, and it comes smoke out of the roof also. So it's really awesome. And then filling out the spaces with houses and stuff. And the idea for this area is like, it's almost like they built the houses on top of each other, you know. It's like if you have a little room, yeah, I'm gonna build a house there, and that makes it look like it looks. It's really dense, like housing and stuff. But these areas are so fun to make, and that's why I just couldn't continue with the downturn, because I just want to stay here forever. But I can tell you guys, this shit takes time. It takes really much time. But you know, we're gonna struggle. But I'm gonna like have some solution of it, because this area that's going to look like this is going to be quite big, but I'm going to take like a solution for something, because I can't stay and do the same thing for like 10 episodes. So I'm going to see how we're going to do, but that will be okay. But as you can see here, I'm plopping down a lot of different like shacks, tropical shacks, these simple low residential housing and tropical houses, and fencing off everything with different kind of fencing, change the color of it every once in a while. Like, it shouldn't be so nice looking. This is like stuff that's been made by the people living here, and no one cares if it looks good or anything. I think you know what I mean. And then we are going to do some more commercial on the other street, but then we are going to do some more housing. And I also tried to, when I look at these areas, there are a lot of like small spots there are like a lot of trash and like junk laying around and that kind of stuff. So we tried to make some small of those areas. You can see I already done some on the other side of the road there. I have to have another clunk of bärs här. Man, I really love Budweiser. I like other beers as well, like real beer. But Budweiser is nice, like a summer day, it's just sun and it's cold Budweiser. It just tastes like cold water with some beer taste or something. But here you can see making one of these, and he's just placing a lot of shit and props and stuffs and everything that you can imagine they have laying around. Could it be everything from private stuff to like road working stuff and building stuff, and I don't know, I'm just playing around and detail the shit out of this place. And I'm using this grass more than like trees and stuff, just to make the vegetation a little bit lower. It's not like trees and stuff shouldn't be as common here, but you know how I am. In the end, you see me now start going crazy with the trees as well, but it's not as crazy as it used to be. I don't think so as well. But anything, and we're gonna do this area and so on, and then in the end we're also gonna plop down a high school and little that kind of stuff, and then we're gonna do a fun thing at the side of the high school. We're gonna do like, I tried to do a custom sports track running field or something, with like a lot of dirt decals and stuff, and try to and in the middle of it like a obstacle course or something like the military have. You can run with the tires and jump over boxes and like monkey bars and stuff. But it's in the end of the time lapse, and I thought that I would leave you with some music in just a minute here, so I'm just gonna talk about that while I'm doing this stuff on the screen. But we're gonna do that, and that's a real fun thing, and I'm really pleased of how it turned out, and I hope that you guys will as well. But anyways, I hope that you will have a freaking awesome Friday and a freaking awesome weekend, and I hope that you will I hope that you will enjoy this episode, and that you will be back on Tuesday when the next episode will be. But anyways, I will shut up now for a minute, and I will be back with a little live part, and then we will end up with some cinematics, and then we'll take it from there. So I'll be back in a second, guys, and see you then. Alright guys, welcome back, and I hope you enjoyed that little time lapse. I have to lower the volume a little bit there, thank you. So I thought we're gonna take a little look on what we're done. We're gonna start off with its sports field over here. I'm gonna a little more brighter on the day like this maybe. Oh, something like that, thank you. As you can see here, it's a little sport field. It's supposed that you should run here. And then in the middle here you have a little obstacle course, something you jump over these, you go balance, walk here, chuk chuk, and then you jump in these tires here, and you go to the monkey bars. And I actually didn't have the asset that I really wanted, but I think this will nice. You climb over them and stuff really hard, and then you end up here. And so quite a simple thing, and then a little football field here as well. Very simply done, and they get a little ball there to play with as well, but well, yeah. And then on the other side here we have some trash handling, and this is actually an trash handling asset, so this is in work. It actually do the work. And just a lot of assets and this shed and sticking out some steel barriers and stuff. And then we have some housing exactly there, like everywhere there are some housing. And this is like what I can imagine, like a changing room or something, and it's just beneath the school here. So, and a little storage area, and we have the school here, high school, and then like an administrative building or something. I don't know if it's connected to the school or maybe not. People working there, anyways. And then some more storage, and then we have the neighborhood here. And this was the thing we built last time. So we're gonna have to turn up the day a little bit more, something like that. Thank you. So we're gonna take a look here how it looks. It's a lot of housing, a lot of props, a lot of stuff going on, and it's very mixture of residential with storage and services and stuff. And this is like the commercial strip, maybe, if you could say that. But we got some bigger apartments, buildings, a little commercial there as well. And then some more presses here with this wine and liquor. And then a building with a lot of companies in, and a little wing stop, and then some more storages, and it's a lot of stuff. And then we got a little Jack Dirtles chicken, and a lot of more housing, and just gonna take a quick look on how everything looks. And I think it turned out quite nice actually. We're gonna see. I'm gonna take a look on what we did here as well. Oh, there is the lag, and this is the casinos I plopped down, the Lucky Penny and the Prism. And then as you can see here, it looks really cool with that hotel in the end when it like on the strip. Looks really nice. Just like ends everything with a big wall or something. And I think I placed it so you have some kind of view out over the ocean, but mainly over like the downtown area with all the skyscrapers and stuff, which I think is really cool, especially on the night when it looks like this. And this is really awesome as well. But anyways, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this episode. I'm gonna let the cinematics roll. And then if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to hit that like button, and if you want to subscribe, that would mean everything to me, and then you don't miss out on any future Goji Island episodes. And as always, the Goji Island playlist is in the description below, and a mod collection is coming very soon, so stay tuned for that, guys. But besides that, I hope that you will have a wonderful weekend and have a lot of fun, laugh very much. And I want you to take care of each other and be nice, and we see each other in the next one. Bawambaa out.